Lydia Dates off by Connect TV. I'm delighted to be joined here by the one, the only Mr. Clifton Mitchell, and we're at the Wood Conlon press conference in Nottingham. So I grab you for a quick word. How are we doing?
I'm good. I thought it was a Sandy Ryan Fracas Ferraris conference, not. Oh, it's the Wood Conlon.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes. But Sandy Ryan did. All eyes were on her today, as well as expected.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's been interesting. She's got a very, very tough, durable, well-seasoned opponent in there, and I feel that she has to be at the top of her game to beat this girl. Yeah. And listen, nobody's giving her a chance of winning this, but we wouldn't take this fight if we didn't think that she could win.
Absolutely.
You know?
Does the confidence that Sandy has, obviously there's a certain amount that is instilled in her from her own self-belief, but does a lot of it come from you? Do you really, it seems like you've so much faith in her that she really, really does believe it.
Listen, I'll tell you this, yeah. What you haven't seen is you haven't seen her do spar 8 rounds with Carissa Shields, yeah? You haven't seen her spar with Savannah Marshall, yeah? And she holding her own. So she's got her own confidence through that. And when she went to spar with Carissa, I was, without showing off, I was on the plane coming back from Jamaica. Yeah, and I landed that morning, yeah, and she was going, oh, I'm going to go. I said, don't go without me. She goes, yeah, but, I've told her I'm coming. So I went, all right then, cool. So she went down there on her own and sparred with the GOAT, as you call it, yeah? So that tells you that she has confidence, ability, and she held her own. And if you I think she did an interview with somebody else and she said, yeah, Sandy Ryan can fight. Of course Sandy can fight. Listen, if you get clipped on your chin, and no matter men or women, you get clipped right, you're going to go. Absolutely. And for me, she's very confident, believes in what we're doing. And like I said, she's been in my gym since she's been 13. Understand? So I know her very, very well.
What's that like for you to see her literally grow up in front of your eyes?
Well, when she got picked to go for the GB and she started in the juniors and then they took her to the Worlds and she got silver. That told her, I think that showed her that she's well good enough. So yeah, it's good for me to watch her grow and develop and watch her blossom as a fighter. And now she doesn't go to GB, she stays with me. So I'm not plugging holes anymore. I keep using the same thing where I get her to do something, she'll come back and she's changed it again. But like GB had their way, and GB's really been really, really good for women's boxing for me, because most of them that have boxed for the country have been around the world and boxed in different environments and different cities and countries, has made it made a more rounded fighter. Yeah. So she's been in all different situations and she hasn't won them all. No, she hasn't. But now we can pick the fights as we feel like she's going along, and to pick this fight, it's a very bold statement to pick. Very bold statement, and like I said, we're not taking this girl lightly in the slightest. But for me, if she gets a stoppage, brilliant. But most importantly, she needs to get the win. Win first. And I really do feel that women's boxing, without talking out of turn, I think that she's the next boxing woman star. If she gets through this fight, then we can start talking about going to Derby, going to Pride Park, going on the pitch with her when she wins a world title.
Does it excite you knowing that Eddie has that in his mind already? He's thinking that if she wins this fight, then we can get her there.
Let's get Chantelle Cameron next. We'll have her next. Win this fight, and then we'll have Chantelle Cameron. We have no problems fighting her. They've got history in the amateurs already. They've sparred with each other, so they know what each other is about. And Sandy's a different breed. She's an absolute monster. And I'd say that not just Sandy. We've got Harry Scarf. We've got Harry Scarf who's just left here. He's boxing for the English title next, as long as the board pass it. So there's loads of good fighters in Derby. So he needs to come to Derby. Forget coming to Nottingham, because I'm a Ram, first and foremost. You know what I mean? Up the Rams. Yeah? I'm always going to big them up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, listen, Clifton, I'm glad I got to speak to you, because we always do speak, but never on camera. Yeah. So it's our first interview. I'm glad we got it on there, and I love that you're so passionate about your fighters. It's a lovely quality to have.
Being a fighter myself and understanding what it's like to be in the change rooms. I never had to make weight because I've always been a heavyweight. Yeah. But sitting in the change rooms, getting your hands done, preparation, training camps. I do understand what they're going through. apart from the mate waking. But I would say, so when my fighters go to the ring, I go with them.
Yeah.
I don't let them through the ropes and said, see you later, mate, and see what happens. Yeah. And so I will say that I'm passionate about what I do, and wait till my son comes out, Ty Mitchell. Wait till he gets out, and then you'll see.
We are looking forward to him getting his license.
Yeah.
So what is the process there?
We're just waiting for one piece of paper, because the boards are doing all the due diligence, which is no rubbish. They need to do the due diligence. They need to do the due diligence on the judges and the referees of what they've got, not on the fighters. Understand? Well, let's leave it at that.
Right. Well, we look forward to when Ty is out. And other than that, thank you so much, Clifton Mitchell for Fight Connect TV.